Okay, gang, BestArc has sent me their 7th generation 50 amp plasma cutter with pilot arc, and we're going to dig it out of the box here and see what we got. It's packed in there pretty good with some styrofoam and stuff to keep it from getting damaged. Got a box full of the wiring and torches and stuff, I'm sure. Here now we're coming out with the unit itself. It's pretty lightweight, which most of these inverter machines are. I don't see anything else in the box, so we'll open this other box. And there's a little, I guess, air hose for something, I don't know what, since it has a built-in air regulator in the machine with a plug-in already there on the back side. Here we've got our ground clamp with the dense connector, and of course we've got our plasma torch. So the basic goodies, got our instruction manual. There was some other little fittings I didn't tell you about there that I set out. Here's the adapter. The plug on the machine is for 220, and the adapter adapts it down to be able to use it with a 110 outlet. So you won't be getting your full 50 amps from 110, but you'll be able to cut sheet metal just fine. So here's the torch, and this a nice long one. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's pretty long, and it's got the connections for the trigger and the pilot arc. So let's take this out and hook it up and see how it works. I've got it plugged into a 25-foot 12-3 extension cord. Now I'm going to set the air. I'm going to turn the regulator down to 65 because I'm going to cut some, probably 3/16 switch steel for air only, or might be 1/8 inch steel. Yeah, I think it's 1/8 inch steel, so I'm going to leave it at 65. I'm going to turn the machine up to 30 for this 1/8 inch steel. I don't know what settings they recommend, but I usually use 20 on sheet metal, so on 1/8 inch steel I'll go with 30. So let's get to cutting this here 1/8 inch steel. This is my door bender. I'll just cut it, and then I'll take one of my welders and demonstrate welding it back together. So it's all in fun. It cut that with no problem whatsoever. Little jaggedy, I'm sure, with my unsteady hand wiggling it around. We'll take a look at it. It's got a little bit of cutting slag on it from my sloppy cutting, but it's not real super hot. You know, it would burn me if I grabbed hold of it and held it, but it didn't get it real hot. You can see the crooked cut on it, but that's not the cutter's fault. You can see the little silver spots on the black and rusty colored core support. Those are my spot welds that I need cut out, and I'm going to be blocking your view with my head, but I'm taking the plasma cutter and piercing the metal and then making a little hole around the spot weld. So I'll carry this on as I go from one spot weld to the next. Then I'm going to take my big 12-pound slide hammer with the hook on it and grab hold of this core support up at the top and give it a few whacks. Wow, those spot welds weren't nothing to a plasma cutter. Now, over here I did have a couple of spot welds that I didn't think about there in the back side, but it ripped them out. But the other ones, I'll put my new core support up there and just weld those holes shut into it. Nothing to it, the way we do it. Please touch my like thingy and subscribe, damn it.